What are the essential components of a successful transcreation? I think it starts from having a really good masterpiece of content. If you're talking transcreation of localization, you need for the masterpiece of work, a masterpiece, so to speak, to already hit the right notes in terms of what you want to say to your audience, in terms of how people kind of interact with your category, and the quality of the content itself, be it from a writing perspective or a visual perspective. So if you already have a really good piece of content that you know resonates with your audience, it will make it 99% easier to then transcreate into various different locales and languages. Then the second thing you need is a really streamlined process. You need to have very strict transcreation briefs for all pieces of content where you map out what is the intent of that piece of content in your particular market? What are you trying to achieve with the local version of that piece of content? And that will help you really define clearly what you're doing and why you are transcreating a piece of content. And only if we go down the road again of digital performance, you want to be having a look at, what are the data points that will help you decipher whether your piece of content will be relevant locally. Looking at things such as, again, social listening. Is my piece of work going to be able to generate conversation locally? Is this something that people are interested in? Or equally, you can use search data as well to understand whether people are actively searching for the piece of content you're about to transcreate locally. And then another really, really good thing to have, if possible, is obviously, as I mentioned previously, the ability to work with native speakers and people who have that cultural understanding of those specific markets. So working with either copywriting teams or graphic design teams or video editors that have that previous sort of experience in terms of transforming a piece of content that's incredibly generic to turning it into something highly specific for a market. So I think those three elements are the most important.